We do have a buyer, but in order for us to show the house, we need to sign a listing contract. And the buyer is in a hurry and they're leaving town in a few days. So we need to move on now so we can show the buyer the house to the buyer. Have you ever heard that statement from a real estate agent? You probably have. This is a small, little dirty, high pressure sales techniques some agents use in order to lure you into a listing contract with them. Then what happens next? Well, you might have a showing, but the buyer doesn't move forward with the purchase agreement. And then you are stuck in a contract for 6 months. Even before you were ready to commit to this realtor, you are already with them. Was it a real buyer? It probably wasn't. We don't know. It could be a real buyer, but it could have been just a friend helping out another realtor friend. So, but how do you know? How do you know if your realtor, when they say such things to you, if they have a real buyer for real and they need some kind of authorization to show and to sell your house and protection of their rights as well? Or is it just something they're trying to do to rush you into signing a contract, a listing contract? Well, I have 4 words for you. Single party compensation agreement. This is an agreement which allows your realtor, your agent, to show the property and to sell the property to only one person. And it gives all the rights and protections to the buyer and to the seller as if it was a full listing agreement, but it only applies to one person, one buying party. So it could be also your litmus test, because if your realtor really has a buyer, then they probably would sign this single party compensation agreement and they will proceed. And later on, when you are ready to commit for 6 months or a year or you name it, you can sign a listing contract with the same realtor. But if they're just pressuring you into a contract, they probably would say no. And they find an excuse why they couldn't execute a single party compensation agreement. Well, we all have, every realtor in California has access to this form, to this agreement in our library of California Association of Realtors. So it's easy to get, and you can ask for a sample and you can study and research it and ask all the questions you might have. So I'm here, I am Irina Hill with the Nate Butcher Group. We are making your real estate dreams your real estate reality. And if you want to learn more about this single party compensation agreement, reach out to me. I will even send you the form as a sample. And on the other note, if you are in a place where you can't decide what to do because you need to sell your current house before you can afford to buy your new house, it's a very, very legit and very common situation. We have a solution for you. Very easy, stress-free, and on your timeline. Okay, reach out to us. Let's make your dreams your reality. Ciao.